Hello there, Whipper here, and once again, welcome back to another Minecraft mod showcase. And today guys, I'm going to be showing you the MusicCraft mod, which adds a variety of different musical instruments into Minecraft that you can mess around with and perform some beautiful music. Or probably not. But anyway, so I'm going to start off with this one here, and all of like the piano and keyboard related ones. So first up we have the small piano, and just look at this thing, it's tiny and pretty cute actually. It's only got like 10 keys or something, and if you right click on it, you can actually start playing it. Now there are two ways of actually playing notes. You can either directly click on the note, like that, or you can turn on the keyboard mode, where it tells you which key to press for each note. So if I want to play the lowest C, I press Q, and it plays the note. I can also like go up like so, and it's really awkward to play this. Oh dear. Yeah, it's not the best or easiest to play these instruments using a keyboard, because it's just all over the place. But you can see it plays just like a small piano would, and the sounds are pretty nice. But then next up we have a keyboard, and I love the detail on this model. Look at that. It's probably got a DJ button somewhere, and you can just keep pressing that over and over again. DJ, DJ. I mean, everyone used to do that, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, so I'm just going to right click on this, and we've got it opening, and this one has a lot more notes. So you've got a lot more variety with this one. And also down the bottom here, you've got an effect button. So if I just turn on the keyboard mode and just play some notes, like so, that's the effect 1. And if I press space to change the effect, that's the effect 2, and then we've got effect 3, and effect 4, which is like a electric organ or something, I'm not even sure, but yeah, so that's the keyboard. But then next up we've got the normal piano, and it's got 3 pedals. I don't know if you can actually play them, we'll see, but let's just right click, and it looks exactly like the small piano, just a bigger version, which is pretty neat. But yeah, we can just right click on it, like so, and it's got slightly less notes than the keyboard, which is a bit peculiar. I wouldn't really expect that, but anyway. So I'm going to turn on the keyboard mode, and look at that, we've got left shift to use the pedal. So let's just play a note, yep. And if we hold down left shift and play notes, yeah, they're sustained a bit more, so you can hear them for a longer time. It's really nice. Yes, so that's the piano, and it differs a bit from the rest because you've actually got pedals which you can play. And then next up we've got the grand piano, and just look at this thing. Oh, it looks so cool. The models for this mod are incredible. And again, we've got pedals, so we should have a pedal mode on this. So let's just right click. And apparently we don't have pedals. Okay, they need to fix that. This thing has pedals, and we don't have the option to use the pedal. Yeah, which is a real shame. But you can hear that's like a classic grand piano sound. Does it actually sound any different to the normal piano? Nope, it's exactly the same sound. I was expecting a little bit of a difference, but no, it's the same sound exactly. But yeah, so that's the piano and the grand piano. And then finally, we've got my favourite, which is the organ. I just love organs because they're so powerful and so loud. You can wake up everyone with an organ. It's incredible. I love these things. It actually hasn't got like the organ pedals, which you often see with organs, but oh well. It's still pretty cool. We've got the pipes. We've got one slightly thicker pipe in the centre there, which looks a bit peculiar, but yeah. Let's just open this up, and yeah, there you can see we've got loads and loads of notes, the same as with the keyboard. Let's just turn on the keyboard mode, play some stuff. Which is pretty cool, but yeah, that's the organ. And again, we don't have any pedals, but we should actually have like a full array of pedals because it's an organ. Oh well, doesn't matter. So yeah, that's the first category of instruments, and they're pretty hard to play anything that sounds good on. So, next up we have the drum kits, which come in an array of different colours. We've got the black drum kit here, we've got the blue one, the green one, the red one, and the yellow one. And my personal favourite is the blue one, because I just love the colour blue. But anyway, to actually play these drum kits, you need to obtain some drumsticks, and then hold them in your hand, and right click on the drum kit set, like so, and then this menu will pop up with all the buttons and different drums you can play. So, we've got the crash, the hi-hat open, the hi-hat closed, we've got the tom 1, tom 2, snare, the tom 3, the kick, the splash, and the ride. And I have absolutely no drum knowledge whatsoever, so yeah, but I'm just reading off what they say here. But yeah, we've also got a keyboard mode for this. So you've got the keys displaying there, which you can't actually see very well because they're black. Okay, now they've changed. And of course you can press them to activate the different drums. But it's still really fiddly to actually play this with the keyboard. I still think playing it with your just clicking on the buttons using the mouse is the better option here. But yeah, so you can just play loads of drums. And you can play some at the same time as well. But yeah, so that's the drum kits. But now let's go over here, and wow, I'm actually holding the xylophone in my hand right now. Wow, that must look ridiculous. Okay, no it doesn't. But look at that, it looks really ridiculous. Oh well, so this is the xylophone, and again you need another item to actually play this. But these are the xylophone sticks, of course. And then to actually play this, you just right click with the xylophone sticks in a similar fashion to the drum kit. But there we go, we've got loads of different notes here, and again you can play this using the keyboard, so we're just going to activate that mode. Sounds pretty nice actually, but let's just leave that, and that's the xylophone, which is pretty neat. So now let's move on to the different varieties of guitar. So we've got the bass guitar and the normal guitars in all their different colours, which look pretty nice. But anyway, how this works is you craft one of the guitars, like a bass guitar, which I've currently got here, and you can hold it and then just right click with it, and then you can start playing it. But there is another thing you can actually use it with, and that is the bass guitar stand. So just place this down on the ground like so, once you've crafted it, and then just right click with the bass, and then you can place it down in the stand and display it, and it looks awesome. I just love the models of all of these different instruments, they look incredible. But yeah, so you can place it down on the stand, and then when you wish to actually use it, you right click on the top of the guitar like so, it just pops off, you pick it up, and then you just right click with the bass or normal guitar, whatever you're using, like so, and then you can start playing notes. So yeah, you can just click on the buttons, get that lovely bass guitar sound, like so, or you can activate the keyboard mode. But be warned, this is really complicated. You can see here we've got plus num7, and what that means is you have to hold down numpad 7 while playing the notes. Actually, it doesn't seem like you can hold it down. You have to actually press it in combination with the other key. So yeah, I don't know how this works, to be honest. Okay, it's kind of working. Yeah, it's just really complicated. I'm not actually 100% sure on how this works, but I just recommend sticking to just pressing the buttons. Although you get that horrible clicking sound, you can still hear the note though, so I don't know. I wish this keyboard was like more intuitive, because that is just really complicated. Probably overcomplicated. But yeah, so that's the bass guitar. But now let's go on to the other guitars. And I'd like to mention how awesome it looks that I'm currently holding this. Does it look like that in third person? Actually, yeah, that's pretty good. Look at that, I'm holding my guitar. It's kind of at a wrong angle here. You probably wouldn't hold a guitar like that, but oh well, it looks okay, it's decent. But now let's go on to the next kind of guitar, which is just the basic guitar. And this one actually comes in different colours, so we've got the black one, the blue one, the green one, the red one, and the yellow one, just like the drum kits. And this one requires a different kind of stand to actually display, and that is just a normal guitar stand. So I can place this guitar stand down like so, get my guitar, just right click on it, and again, there you go, you can display the guitar on the stand. And then to get it off, again you just right click on the top, and it'll pop off into your hand, and then you can just right click with the guitar in your hand to actually start using it. And what's this toggle strings button? Wow, there's a lot! Oh my god! Oh, yeah. And then you can actually activate the keyboard mode. That actually sounds really nice, look at that. And then you can attempt the keyboard mode, and pressing num2 apparently changes the strings. Yeah, it does. So if I hold down num4 and then press W, E, R, T, Y, U, I, O. Okay, I missed a few there, but you get the point. That's how it works, but it's just really complicated, and it requires some really precise timing, it seems. But yeah, so that's the guitars, and now let's move on to the final one, which is over here. So yeah, let's just pop over here, and this is the cello. And to actually craft this, it's a two-stage crafting recipe, which you're probably seeing on the screen right now, and it requires you to craft a stand for the cello, and then the cello body itself. And then you combine them together, and then you get a cello with stand, place it down, and then to actually play it, you just right-click on it. You don't actually take it off its stand, you just leave it on the stand, right-click on it, and then you can actually start playing the cello. Does it actually work if you hold just the cello body? I'm presuming it won't, because you need some other components, because it's not going to work. Yeah, of course that wasn't going to work, but yeah, so you can just right-click on it, and then start playing the notes. That's a really low one. Yeah, sounds awesome. And again, we've got keyboard mode, which again is ridiculously complicated, just like the guitars. So yeah, you press number 7, and then some numbers along with it, and it just sounds like a cello. But yeah guys, that's pretty much everything for the MusicCraft mod. But yeah, thank you for watching guys, and if you've enjoyed this video, please remember to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, I'll be seeing you next mod showcase.